you just came off the course and you shot it like a scorching hot first round. What was going on out there?
Yeah, I actually threw really well. Made a couple uncharacteristically long putts for myself. Missed a couple uncharacteristic short putts for myself. But overall, I was pumped with how I threw, and definitely my type of disc golf. Growing up in New Hampshire, and that's where I started playing disc golf. It's pretty technical, pretty tight, pretty wooded.
Yeah.
So a lot of tight lines out there, a lot of tight mandos. So it kind of fit my game pretty well this course.
Awesome. And when did you start playing disc golf? Like, when did you get into it, and how's that like carried until now you're a professional goalie and you're still playing?
Yeah, I got into about 5 years ago.
Okay.
I was just out of college, kind of starting my pro career, and I got into it the summer before, and I had a lot of free time because we just have practice and then you're pretty free for the day. So I try and go out, whenever I can, whenever it's nice out, after practice or off days, whatever. Whenever I can get out, I go.
That's awesome. And Pittsburgh is like just renowned disc golf area. Held the World Championships not that long ago. What kind of courses are you playing out there?
Yeah, beautiful courses. Moraine State Park is probably the biggest one that people know. I was talking to Eagle on the way here. He said it's like top 15 in the world for him that he's played. Deer Lakes is also really, really nice. New course, North Boundary is really hard, really wooded, long, a lot of elevation change, very challenging. So I'm looking forward to seeing the pros come and play that at some point once it gets broken in a little bit.
Yeah.
Tons of good courses. Nob Hill's good. So I'm very, very blessed to be in Pittsburgh and with all those good courses, be able to go out and play.
Have you ever gone out and spectated the Pittsburgh Flying Disc Open? Because I know it's a big tournament.
I've actually played in it twice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I played in it last summer. It was really cool. I had Chris Clemens, Terry Roethlisberger, and Jordan Castro stay at my place during that. So we all went, in the mornings and played. Chris won it. That was really exciting to see him. I think he beat Nathan Queen in a playoff. But yeah, it was really fun having those guys and getting to know them better and watching them.
That's so cool. So, what's it like for you being a professional hockey player, but then you're looking up to these like professional disc golfers who are probably looking up to you also? Like, how does that that's gotta be cool.
Yeah, definitely. It's like a mutual respect kind of thing. I appreciate how amazing these guys are, especially on the putting green, and how hard they throw, how long they can throw. Really fun to watch. And then, obviously they can appreciate being an athlete and at a high level and having to be, one of the best at what you do.
Yeah, and being a hockey goalie, it's like, how we were just talking about this before, hockey's so fast paced, it's so like adrenaline inducing. Like, is disc golf's not that. Like, there's a lot of excitement and adrenaline, but it's like in a very different way. What's that?
Yeah, it was funny. My best friend here, his name's Ian. I brought him along, to caddy, and he's a disc golfer, and I told him I was coming to this, and he was all fired up to join me. We were talking about it, and it's so much different, the pressure out here, because everything happens so slowly, and walking up to a putt, you're like thinking about it, and on the ice everything happens so fast. You're just kind of reading, reacting, going with the flow, and it's just a totally different kind of pressure out here. Like, I'm way more nervous teeing off here or putting here than I ever am on the ice. Like,
Wow.
I mean, granted, I'm more confident in my hockey ability than I am in my disc golf ability, which probably has a lot to do with it. But yeah, I mean, the nerves out here are definitely different than on a hockey rink, or even just playing a casual round. I mean, there's no way I would miss 3, 12-footers in a casual round, but I did today. So it just kind of happens.
That's so interesting, because I asked Dylan Cease kind of the same thing. I was like, are you more nervous here than when you're stepping up to the mound? And he's like, I'm a little more nervous on the mound, but this is also pretty nervous.
Yeah.
So that's interesting to hear both of you guys say that.
Yeah, I feel like it's different with him because, baseball kind of happens at that slower pace where you're kind of thinking about the next pitch or the next batter or the next inning. Whereas hockey, like, the puck drops and it's just, you're going. So I think that might, just like the faster things happen, the less time you have to think and, get nervous. So kind of happy that I play hockey and not disc golf for a living.
Last thing before you head out there, you shot, I think, the best celebrity round by far, right? Best celebrity round by far. So you're going to be, right in the middle of your battle. You're going to have a pro who shot poorly. Are you going to have to carry your pro along? Like, what do you, the pro get on my back?
I don't think so. I think I have Paige Pierce,
wow.
5-time world champion, so I think I'll be fine. I think she'll be carrying me a little bit. And, but yeah, if I play, throw as well as I did this past round, I'll be really happy.
Awesome. Casey DeSmith, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.